Hey Gemini, welcome to your weekly forecast for October 21st through the 27th. We're going to connect here and see what's coming up for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week ahead. We're going to check out this little Halloween deck here to see what's happening. And then we're going to go ahead and pull an angel message for you from this angel deck at the end of the week. Balance out some of these Halloween energies. See what's happening for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We do have a new moon coming up in Scorpio at the end of the week. We'll see how those energies are affecting you all. It's going to be a pretty intense moon as far as new moons go, because usually new moons aren't like full moons. They're really not a moon having to do with releasing. It's more about calling in and manifesting. However, it is in Scorpio, and it might leave some people feeling triggered, very similar to the new moon we had in Leo some months ago, where it was kind of a doozy for some people. This may be the case again for some, but we'll see. Not necessarily. We'll see what's happening for our Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising friends here. Here is your Monday, Tuesday, Gemini, your Wednesday, Thursday, and your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. As always, if you like the cards, if you want to check them out, I always have a link in the description for those of you who are card collectors like me. So you have the Lovers card coming up in your Monday, Tuesday, Gemini. This is really cool. I think these energies are going to be really cool because you're not the only sign that actually had your card come up. This is you. The Lovers card is the card of Geminis. So when your card comes up, it tells us that you're coming into some powerful energy, my dear. You are coming into your seat of power, okay? You are going to make some big things happen. You're going to be bringing energies and things full force here, just owning it, being on your game, coming in with your A game. So the Lovers card is also a card about choices and decisions. So not only do you have big choices and decisions coming in the beginning of the week, these are choices and decisions that have to do with your life purpose and life path. So you all are feeling that new moon energy pretty early on. I say we usually feel it about 3 days before, but Gemini, a lot of you are feeling it much, much sooner, because one of the things about this new moon is about coming into our life purpose, who we are, why we're here, and the major arcana cards really are about, us being in our purpose. This is also going to be a card for many of you about decisions, having to make some big decisions, weighing out the positive and the negative, choosing one thing over another thing. So there could be some stress that comes in with that for some of you. I do feel, Gemini, some of you are in a situation where people have been talking. They've been giving you a hard time. They've been giving a lot of opinions. Some people maybe are even gossiping about the situation that you're in, and you're over it. Like, you've had enough. You don't care for the drama. And whereas maybe before you may have been in a situation where you would have taken that into consideration, you're not letting it affect you anymore. Like, you are just like, okay, time for you to do what is going to be in your best interest. Time for you to do what resonates with you, what is true for you. And you're not getting so caught up in the, what are people going to think, or what are people going to say, or how can I do this in a way that it's not going to offend anybody. You're just in this energy where you don't even have time to think about that anymore. You don't even care about that. You're not getting caught up in it. So I feel, Gemini, a lot of you are feeling this really, really strong need to be true to yourself, right? And not worry so much about being seen as the good guy in the situation. If some people think you're the bad guy in the situation, then that's their problem. Like, that's the attitude I see you kind of adopting here or taking. Some of you, this could be having to do with love life or romantic life. Maybe you are moving forward with a relationship that other people might not understand or agree with, or maybe you're meeting someone or aligning energetically with a significant soulmate in the beginning of the week. It could be romantic for some of you as well. But overall, Lovers is just going to be about a choice and a decision that's coming up for you. Your Wednesday, Thursday card is 5 of Bats. Wow, Gemini, this is confirmation. A lot of you are making a decision and you're so over what anybody else thinks about it. You don't care. You really don't care. And so 5 of Bats is coming up here, which is in traditional tarot Five of Swords, which could be a disagreement, which could be a conflict. So you already know you're making a decision that somebody else isn't going to like, and you don't care. You're like, that's your problem. I don't have time to worry about, if you're going to be happy with it or not. I need to live my life. The issue here is that if you're not careful, you could find yourself in a situation this week, Gemini, where you may burn a bridge with someone. And Five of Swords says, look, you have a right to be upset. You might be 100% right about the situation. The other person may be 100% wrong. But if you're not careful with how you handle it, you may burn a bridge. And burning a bridge is avoidable. Some of you are like, I don't care. Let's burn that bridge. Some of you are already at that point. You're like, awesome, amazing. But for other ones of you, if you don't want to burn that bridge, you're going to have to be careful. And you're going to have to be cautious how you handle the situation. You might have to have a talk with somebody and put them in their place and make them understand that, hey, look, you don't have free range over my life. You can't dictate and decide everything for me. Or I'm going to have to make decisions based on what I feel I need to do. And you're in the right to feel that way, but it's all going to be in how you say it, when you say it. So you might need to just kind of calm your emotions down before you have a conversation with this person or confront this person about certain issues. In fact, I would even say it might not be a bad idea to wait until after the new moon. You might not want to get into confronting anything or discussing anything with anybody until after then. You might be getting called in at work to talk about a situation. Maybe there's been a misunderstanding. And if you're not cautious or careful, it can end up becoming like this big blowout. And it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be a big blowout. So if you can calm yourself before you address something, awesome. If you want to wait till after the new moon, that might not be a bad idea either. Okay? Let's go ahead and see your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday card, Gemini. And we have Page of Ghosts. This is a popular card. This has come up for a few different ones, actually, lately. It also came out for Cancer on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday card. So some of you may be dealing with a Cancer. Some of you may have a new crush or a new boo or a new love interest who's a Cancer. You all might be going out on a date. It could be in their moon or in their rising, if not their sun sign. But there could be something happening here in terms of a crush, in terms of, getting together with somebody. But Page of Ghosts or Page of Cups for me is a card that's letting us know that your heart chakra is opening up. So as we're coming into this new moon cycle, guys, Gemini, you're feeling it. And the thing that I think you're going to have these mixed emotions of optimism and like temper, right? And I think you're getting angry because you don't want anybody to rain on your parade. You don't want anybody to bring you down. Things may have been difficult for a while, and now you're feeling this sense of optimism. Like you have passion, you have purpose, you have a direction. And if somebody's coming in and criticizing that, or if somebody's coming in and behaving in a way where they're not respecting that, you might feel like you're just kind of ready to go into Five of Swords and end it, right? But Spirit's letting you know that you have some intense emotions right now because your heart chakra is opening up. So your emotions are not going to stay this intense forever. Know that and understand that things will balance out. And in the meantime, try to take a more playful approach. Try to take an energy of allowing yourself to have fun, to be in the moment, and not have to take everything so seriously. Let's go ahead and see what your angel message is for the week, my dears. And again, as always, I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos as well. Some weeks those resonate with you more than others, or they might just add a little extra information that could be very helpful. Let's see what we have here for Gemini for your angel message for the week. And we have Angel of Abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. You know what I love about this card? Other than obviously it's a very pretty card and it talks about abundance, and who doesn't like abundance? Obviously that brings us into like a happier energy. But it says here, if you pay attention, a steady flow of abundance. We're not talking about one and done kind of energy here. We're not talking about, there's abundance coming and you might come into some money and then, you're back to how things were again. This is a flow. It means it's going to continue coming and it's going to be steady. It's going to be consistent. You're going to be able to depend upon it, right? like this steady abundance is coming in. And so, Gemini, I feel that a lot of you are going through a really, really massive blockage removal. So be gentle with yourself. Anytime we remove a block, even though removing blocks are awesome and they're good for us and they mean that we're going to be receiving a lot of positive changes, when we first remove a block, we might be very tired, irritable even. Okay? So control that temper this week, Gemini. Control that temper and understand and know that you are going to be manifesting some really positive changes, and you are going to be taking back your power, and you are going to be having abundance and connection and stability because you deserve it and because you know you finally deserve it. Okay? You're coming to very powerful energy in this way, especially with the Angel of Abundance coming up here and kind of confirming for you that things are going to be getting better for you, that things are going to be going better for you in the near future. Keep in mind, guys, abundance comes in many, many ways. It's not just money. Yes, absolutely, money is a part of it. But before the financial abundance comes in, you may notice abundance in other ways. Kindness from other people, beauty, feeling a sense of satisfaction, people doing kind things for you, little ways in which the universe is showing you that you're being taken care of. So sometimes we have those telltale signs before the physical manifestation of the physical finances comes in. But it is on its way, my dears. Again, watch your moon, sun, and rising sign videos. I don't focus too much on love and romance in the weekly forecasts, as you can see. But if you want more of a love reading, be sure to click on the link to the love videos in the description of this video. And you can go ahead and see the love videos for October. November love videos are going to be up in the next couple of days. Keep an eye out for that, my dear. If you want to know which cards I used, as always, there's a link in the description for those of you who are card collectors like me. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, as always, go ahead and click on the Calendly link in the description of this video, and you'll be able to schedule a private reading with me. All of the readings I offer, the prices, scheduling, everything is there in the Calendly link, my dears. Thank you so very much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I am wishing you a fabulous week, Gemini.